Okay, so what we're gonna have to do on this is the standard one. It's a cheap one. We're gonna put a Air Max in this dude. We're ready to roll.
We're ready to roll. You got boobs.
You have all of this.
You got boob sweat.
I didn't want to make you feel out. Yeah. Okay, this is the MaxxAir Fan. What model?
7500K.
7500K. No need to yell.
Okay.
Stop.
Whatever.
Okay. Now this is our MaxxAir Fan that we're going to put in the bedroom. We already did a video, which I'll have it linked here or put in the comments or whatever, of the bathroom fan. Just to kind of see what the two differences are.
Besides the price.
Besides the price. The MaxxAir Fan's at like $100 or more. We're going to go ahead and go up and we're going to pull it off the top, regular skylight. So let's go ahead and do that real quick and then we'll come back here and figure this stuff out. I guess it was missing a few screws. Okay, usually they are 14. So that's 14 and a quarter by 14 and a quarter. Yeah, that's the size you need. Most all of them are that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish taking this part out and then we'll go ahead and go up on top. We're gonna do a little cleanup on the lap sealant and stuff, so hopefully it's pliable. Well, we got it off there. This is as cheap as you can get. There's no fans, there's no power to it. Hey, that still works. Now, this comes in 3 pieces. This one here, the setup on the top. So that's gonna go in the hole. A lot of people put butyl tape right here. I like butyl tape. As you saw, it comes off nice. We're gonna go ahead and put Dicor on here. We're gonna go ahead and use that instead of butyl tape. You can use either one as far as MaxxAir is concerned. But let's go ahead and do that. We'll get this installed. Then we'll come back and do the rest. But what this does is it sets up there in the hole and this sets down on top of it. So when this goes in, it's gonna cover these holes and you're gonna put screws in here. So that's gonna seal up that. Now, remember which way you're gonna have it. There is a front and a back. This is the front. So it opens this way instead of this way where the wind's gonna catch it. Now this is also a, it has a rain vent. Now the thing I like about this is this top can be shut all the way. Still have a vent here. A gated community, so no bugs are allowed. Yeah, this will shut down to a thin top. That's what it shuts down to. It's pretty thin. But it can still run and pull air in. You can have it open just a little bit or a lot. Okay, this is the inside trim. I'll show you more on this here in just a second once we get the other pieces in. But this is gonna fit up in there and you most likely will have to cut this to fit. So it's real easy, no big deal. It does come with stainless steel screws and some wire connectors. And they also have a, well, it's in the bag, we'll leave it, a remote control for the AC. It does have a thermostat on there also. On the other fan had a red and black, and the red was positive. Well, this one's a positive black and negative red.
And it's marked.
Or common red. Yeah, and it's marked. Oh, and as you can see, I work hard I get boob sweat. But I would appreciate it if you like the content. Please subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Hit that notification bell because that's going to tell you when another video comes out. And please, if you would like this video, because liking it tells YouTube, hey, let's show it to some of these other folks that are in the RV industries or want to do RVs or what have you. All right, let's go ahead and get it done. It's getting hot. 114. What I'll do first, like I said, is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go up there and get this put in with Dicor.
Center it in the opening first, then be sure to make the edges so you can keep it centered. Next, before I put any sealant on, I will hold it in place and screw at the corner screws. That way, it is much easier to relocate and screw it back in after sealant. Be sure to use a good amount and cover the holes when applying it. Carefully set it in place and line up the marks you made. Now get to screwing it in, starting with the 4 corners where you pre-screwed. When you're done screwing it down, use a lot of the lap sealant covering all edges and screws. You can either wait for it to dry or keep going and install the head vent. I wanted to be done on the roof, so I installed it while trying not to get the sealant everywhere. Screw in the vent using the holes I showed you earlier, but don't over-tighten it. Then it's pulling off the plastic time.
We're going to go ahead and get the wires, feed them through so it comes out over here so we can go ahead and tap in. I'll get that taken care of right now. So we went ahead and pulled them through. We're going to go ahead and tap in right there. Gwen ran the wires from the fan over to here. This is where the light was. We're going to go ahead, we're going to replace all the lights anyways. So we're going to actually add this in as we go. Black on black, white on white. And that's your power and that's your ground or your neutral. I'll go and get these stripped and get them ready. We're going to go ahead and use the where it fits in together and it's a nice tight fit.
Those came with the MaxxAir kit.
Yeah, these come with a MaxxAir kit, so saves me from having to go to the shop. Okay, I'll go ahead and get her done. Okay, before we button everything up, we did wire this up, shoved the wires back in there, using a different new light. Oh, that's a bright one. These are LED. So that works okay. So we have this. Zoom, zoom. It's actually, I think it's almost a little bit louder than the one in the bathroom. It has temperature, room temperature of 88 degrees right now. It says it's open. Speed is at 80%, 70, 70, 60. And then you want to set the temp for auto at 74. So I just hit auto on it and it'll take it from there. The MaxxAir you don't have to worry about at raining and stuff like that because it will open up and rain can't get in. So that's cool. The other one, it has a rain sensor on it, and if it rains, it shuts it. So, okay, let me get this light put up. Okay, with this trim, it fits up front, but if you go up to the front part, you got that much of a gap. We know we're going to need to take that much off this one side to make it fit.
Angle it to the front.
Yeah, we'll get that measured out and cut that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and cut on the line. Now, a lot of people they'll take them and cut them awkwardly on table saws. Don't do that. It's not worth it. We're gonna try scissors real quick. So we ended up cutting it with just a razor knife, and it worked actually fine. Because all this is gonna be hidden. So, except for my blood. Just kidding. And there you go. And there we go. Hey, remember, if you could, hit that subscribe button. We really need your help on that, along with the likes. If you could like this video, if you enjoyed it, we sure appreciate it if you'd hit that. Maybe even share it to your friends. Remember, smile. Keep smiling. Life's good. Yeah, it's as good as you make it. And that's the phone. Okay. But yeah, we got lots more to do, so keep coming back. Till next time. Bye.
Bye.
That's Gwen. She's in back of the camera.